This is going to be a review of what I just showed yesterday in the video about the unboxing of American Vampire. So this is a review of the Death Race miniseries, I guess you could call this. There's 4 comic books in total, and it introduces the character Travis Kidd, which is this dude right here. And I love this cover. It has that classic 50s ad feel. And so I enjoyed it, and I had read they go from 22 to 25, and I'd read 23 just randomly out of order. And I really liked, like, I'm not going to give any spoilers, but the last, like, page of it, I'm like, okay, yeah, I really want to go back and read this whole thing, and maybe I'll get into American Vampire as a whole. And that's what the series didn't do for me. I mean, I really liked it, and as you can see, like I said before, a James Dean poster. I love the whole juvenile delinquent, greaser type, 50s kind of thing. I just think it's a cool period of history, despite segregation, all that bad stuff. But in general, there was a utopia type 50s. I think that's kind of cool. But so I thoroughly enjoyed this. I thought it was a great read. I'm definitely looking forward to reading it again and just enjoying the artwork. I love the art. And the writer is good, of course. Scott Snyder is great. I really want to check out probably just trade paperback his work on Batman in the New 52, I believe. So yeah, I like it, and and a quick side note, I'm usually a reader type of a comic book, like that's my type, would be reader. Some parts collector, which is the only reason I got this in the first, because I love the covers. So some parts collector, but mostly just reader, which is, I usually get things in trade paperback, so I was going to kind of use this Death Race miniseries to see, do I want to go back to Volume 1 and pick up American Vampire as a whole? And I think no, only because vampires really aren't my thing in the first place, but if you love vampire stuff, and I don't mean like Twilight vampires. I mean, not that there's anything wrong with people that like that movie, but this is definitely not like that, and it's really good. It's not necessarily scary, but the way they're drawn it's definitely scarier than an Edward Cullen, I'll say that. And the artwork is great, the story is great, and I recommend it to people that are like into vampires, but I'm not really into them all that much. But I really enjoyed this, and I might check it out. Like, I already have American Vampire Volume 1 on my Amazon wish list, and I had it priority high, and now the priority might go to, like, medium or low, because there's so much stuff I want to buy and so little money that I earn. So it just moves down a peg. But all in all, it was great. I would definitely check it out for, like, 50s and stuff. And to be honest, if you're watching this, you're probably a fan of American Vampire, I guess, already, and it really is great. It's just, I don't really care so much for vampires, but I like the whole 50s thing, and it's cool. And in the story, of course, they have the kind of the long-running characters that have been there all along, and unfortunately, that did not intrigue me enough to go back and, I really have to read Volume 1. And there's so many things I'm trying to catch up on reading and whatnot, but this was really great, and it's, yeah, American Vampire Death Race is what it's, sorry, trying to get this in the camera, bam, okay, Death Race. There's 4 of them, 22 through 25 for American Vampire. It actually ended quite recently. I think it's like a monthly thing, so that, I mean, there's probably like on 28 by now, I don't know, but this was quite recent that this kind of happened. But yeah, so I really did enjoy it. I thought it was great, but I don't think it's gonna make me kind of go backtrack necessarily, as I was so excited yesterday in my video. But I'll look out for it, like it was on sale somewhere, or if, it'll still be on my Amazon wish list. It's just not a wish list. If you don't have Amazon, you can like rate medium, high, low, and right now it's hovering around low, just because there's so many other titles that I want to get, and maybe I'll go into that later in another video, some things I want to get and some things that I already have. But yeah, American Vampire Death Race miniseries. I guess I should show the covers again, even though if you've seen my other videos, you've seen them, but I just like showing them because I think they're really beautiful. So this is 22, and I know you're not supposed to double bag or whatever, but I have so few of these. I don't really want to buy more. So 23, I love this cover, and of course, and I think this is my favorite, and then this is my second favorite, and then 24. This is a cool cover too, and 25, which I love Africa. There's like a wecanbeheroes.org thing, but I wish this little banner thing wasn't here, but that's all right. So yeah, so yeah, that's my review. A very vague review, but yeah, definitely check it out. I think the whole series as a whole is great to check out, especially if you're into vampire stuff. I'm just not really, but I thought it was great, and I may look into it, but it's not, it's not my highest priority kind of thing. But it was really great. The artwork is great, story is great. So yeah, bye.